Right. So as you, Marb, as you're kind of, traversing down this sewer, and you've made away, and it's dark, it's musky, it's not very pleasant down here. You hear the dripping of the water and all that. You do hear the sounds of and your friends and them calling out behind you a little bit, not towards you, but coordinating their efforts down. Do you continue pressing forward as you're a bit of ways of, out of their visual, let's say? I know.
Yeah, I want to keep going forward, looking for Dregnar, anything that my see invisibility can guide me.
Okay.
Dregnar, any sounds, kind of like maybe of creatures moving, spider-sounding creatures moving.
Sure. Yeah. Two things. Are you doing this quickly? Are you being cautious in any way? And then also, I'll need a perception check. But first,
Okay.
are you being?
No, I'm running as fast as I can just to find some indication of Dregnar being alive.
Okay. Okay.
Some not as cautious as I would.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So go ahead and give me a perception check as you're doing this. And then we'll shift to Dregnar, and then we will shift to the group again. Kind of three groups.
Nice.
All right. So give me one moment. I need whoever would like. I need I need 4 individuals to please roll me 3d8.
Like everybody each 3d8 each. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do one.
Okay.
I'll do one.
Okay.
Not it. I don't
Total
want
of
that
16.
juju on my
Yeah.
rolls.
Okay.
Hello.
I can roll if you need.
12,
Marb's rolling hot. We don't want big numbers on this. This is not a big number situation.
14.
Oh boy. 7, 4, 2.
Oh, we had 4 people roll in.
That's good.
Yeah, if you don't need me, you don't need me. But I thought
7, 4, 2.
Yeah.
I actually didn't need that
No.
many. 7, 4, 2, 13. Okay. All right, cool. So I got the numbers recorded. Marb, as you are peering through the darkness with your torch, your light is illuminating and you're able to see, ahead of you. There is vermin, essentially rats, roaches, and them scuttering around. And then you hear this kind of similar, and you hear this bubbling kind of twitchy sound that you've maybe heard once before when y'all were in the sewers, and torrents and streams of this spittle start to launch towards you. Not at advantage because you happen to catch them because of your high perception check. But let me reveal the area for you. And I will just do reveal tool, reveal area, boom. There you go. As you're following these footsteps, you're kind of focusing. Marb, you see this weird kind of rift, kind of tear, this bleed in reality, and you see this hooded, hunched over entity there. But then you happen to catch the spittle, the sounds and all that of this familiar insect sound, and you manage to kind of prepare yourself. So these will not be done at advantage. That misses.
I also have a torch in my hand, so can I reflectively pull it up to burn the spider silk burn? I guess that's my first question.
Well, we'll see. We'll kind of flavor that for the things that miss you. Let's kind of work on that. Let's reveal it. So then you have token layer. As you see the all too familiar writhing swarms of these mutated roaches just twitching, their long antennae flicking, and then that spittle gets launched towards your direction. There you go. What's your AC, if I may ask?
16.
16. Okay, so of all the rolls, only 2 sets actually hit you. And I got one more roll because of the size. No. So 4 hits in total as that spittle gets like in there. You manage to like bat away most of it just kind of instinctively with a torch as it's kind of flying at you, kind of covering yourself. But some of it does get on your beak and like in your eyes. You take 4 points of damage and your maximum hit points are reduced by 4.
Fudge, I forgot about that.
And then that hooded individual goes, huh? What are you? And then we'll stop there for a moment. Dregnar, shifting to you as you've been running.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so as you've been running and kind of, instinctively just protecting yourself, you're starting to go and go and go. And can you give me I almost want to call it like a monk check, but I don't know what to call it. So we'll just kind of do, give me a wisdom check that you are proficient in. And I will, a wisdom check that you are proficient in.
Like a
So a D20
hyper
plus 5.
sense perception check
Yeah.
or something,
Spidey
like
sense.
a martial artist master perception check.
Kind of, okay, nice. Okay, so I'm not going to bother with a whisper, but Dregnar, as you're running and, you're not making ground because you're still being cautious, but these things have not lunged at you very often because you managed to continuously, bat them away and protect yourself. You can swear you hear this familiar bestial roar coming where you heard the clip clopping. You then hear this roar, and it cuts through the ringing in your ears and the pounding of your heart in your head, and it hits you in the gut, and it's familiar, and it just drives you and makes you want to rush in that direction.
I do so because I know what I think it is.
Yeah, exactly. So you are more than it's incentivizing you to dash essentially.
Yeah, as soon as I hear that, I'm going to move as fast as I can.
Okay.
And the first round, I'll even burn a key for it, so it'd be 140 and then 70 after that every time.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, when that hits you, you just all of a sudden, boom, and then what semblance of spiders were keeping up with you, you start smoking them quite literally in the dust. And then while you're running, go ahead and give me just a perception check. Oh yeah, damn, nice, 19. So as you're running, like kind of off to the distances and kind of like not necessarily engaging you, but your eyes are, that adrenaline hit and your senses are kind of focused now. You see what kind of a number of these, but you see what resembles like hunched over, grayish, purplish, bipedal creatures, not like the lizards, that are like almost like a combination of beast and man. Definitely more on the humanoid side. They have distended white underbellies and like spider-like faces with the fangs and the eyes and some of the, like the features. And they have 4 limbs. Some of them might have 6 limbs. Some of them might have 8 limbs. But on all the limbs, including what would be their feet, they have not necessarily like fingers and that. They just have these 2 large chitinous black claws. And you're just booking through them. They catch your eye. They don't seem to really go after you. Some of them have like kind of turned to look at you, but you're blowing through this area.
I'll take note of where they're at in conjunction to, because I'm doing a mental map in my head, because later I'm going to map this shit out.
Yeah. So with that, and actually go figure, your outliner comes in handy here. That's what's also helping you just kind of navigate through this tunnel, which is basically like a reflection of town. And then you kind of get to this port where it's like the outside, or where you resemble the outside, and then that sound of the clip clopping comes back in, and then just driven by that roar, it seems to like point you in the direction, and you're running and running and running, and then we will jump to the group. So Calisor, Al, Davis, Grant, Roque, and the spiders. You do see a torch on the ground here, and as you did see that shadowy silhouette of Marb kind of push forward, and then you just kind of hear that maybe it's just some sort of reactions. It doesn't travel. It travels fairly well. It kind of echoes through here. You know, you're in an underground sewer. But what would all y'all like to do?
Yeah, I mean, hearing the sound, would probably want to. I want to run through it.
All right. So go ahead.
I don't have control of my spiders, by the way, Adam. Just so you know.
Okay, I will give you control.
Go
ahead, CJ.
Oh, I will like to real quick.
Why Marb picked the direction that he picked? Like, I want to go help Marb, but I also want to help Dregnar.
Okay.
Is there? Can I tell that like that's the best chance to get to Dregnar?
Yeah. So let me. One sec. So yeah, that's actually something I forgot to say. So the Al and Roque, as you drop down here and you have that detect magic still focusing. Technically, I know this is silly, Roque, but can you give me a Constitution saving throw to see if you maintain concentration on your spell from hurting yourself when you fell?
Oh yeah, you dropped down the well.
I rolled a natural 1. I do not.
Yeah, you do not.
Nice.
So, Roque, you're like looking around and trying to see and focus, and you don't see it. Roque, you're looking around, but Al, you kind of see what I kind of mentioned to Marb earlier. They're this insectoid little ethereal footprints all over, up the sides, around the well, branching out through these other tunnels that you see to the north and to the east of y'all. But as you're kind of focusing, go ahead and give me a survival check, Al. Mr. Allegretto. Yeah, you put two and two together. You saw where torches and you see where Marb was going, and then you kind of look at the density of those footprints. They are much heavier coming in that southeastern diagonal direction. Roque, you're just looking around and you're like, oh, what happened to why can't I see the footprints anymore? And you're just kind of looking around.
Yeah, so that being the case, I'll follow Al.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my drift globe. And I would say to them, to the party, we're in their domain now. There's a lot going down here. I think we heard Marb this way. We need to get fast. We need to go fast. I'll go and use light on the drift globe to follow Davis.
Okay.
I keep it in my hand until I drop it.
Yeah. Let me drop the actual drift globe for you. There you go. And then Hans is technically down here as well, and Hans is with Grant. Okay, cool.
What is the light on the drift globe normally?
It's a light spell, so 20/20, 20 bright, 20 dim.
Yeah, seeing, I'll cast light on that. I'll have a light source going on my staff as well.
Okay, so with the extra sources of light, there is a little bit, like you start seeing a little bit more of this place. If I can actually, there you go. And then,
is Grant the only one without dark vision? No, Roque doesn't have dark vision.
Marb, I think.
Roque,
Marb
Marb.
doesn't have dark vision either.
Marb wants to stay in the darkness at the moment, though. Oh, I guess he's going super.
He's up ahead of y'all, and you don't know, you just kind of heard like him kind of wince, like, and then you might have seen just like him moving his torch around, kind of. With this, we'll go back to Marb real quick. Marb, what's your dexterity? It is +4. Okay, so you are faster than the roaches. So what would you like to do as you get kind of?
Do I need to like do a saving throw or something to get out of the webs, or like am I being?
There's no, surprisingly enough, there's not really any webs down here. It's slick, musky, gross sewer. This is like looks like it's like structure that was built but doesn't really have much drainage in it. There's roaches and rats and this hooded, like hunched over, very gnarly individual, which I don't know. Does that work does the pog zoom in for you guys if I do that?
Nope.
I don't think it did.
No.
No,
Which
okay,
one?
I'll drop it in chat for you, the image cover. But yeah,
Are
Marb.
you talking about
This guy?
one next to the portal or whatever?
Yeah.
No, it didn't zoom or pop out
Okay.
for us. Then
All right. I don't know why that command is supposed to work.
Is it supposed to put up like a
A
full size
yeah,
copy of the
essentially.
image on our screens?
Yes, it's supposed to. Like, oh, can you click on her? Can you like highlight her?
Nope.
Are you guys
I
able?
cannot. No, I
Okay.
can't interact
No, I
with her.
can't.
You're trying to do like
Alright,
show handout
yeah.
or something like that?
Interact.
I'll drop it in Discord here in a second. But yeah, so Marb, you see essentially this hooded, kind of hunched over figure who seems to be like, before you interrupted, was kind of working or manipulating this breach that you can only see, and it's that same purplish kind of outline because of your sea invisibility. And then there's these roaches kind of, and then you see these rodents scattering. But you are technically moving first in this initiative.
Perfect.
Just like you planned.
So I'm gonna completely ignore the little roaches.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action first to cast Sneering Strike first.
Okay.
Ooh, or Spike Growth. No, I want to capture. Yeah, no.
Murder, kill, stab.
Yeah, but if I do Spike Growth, it might catch
There you
some
go.
of the cockroaches too.
I dropped the hag image.
Actually, can I do
Nice.
like does the hag notice me as well? Like am I?
Oh yeah, she turned and snarled at you and it's like, "What are you doing?" She's like mid lunge doing something, but you're acting.
Okay, then definitely Snaring Strike and then just shoot her with my double attack.
Okay, go ahead and give me 2 attack rolls. Are any of these sharpshooter or you just pop?
No, I won't sharpshooter because I want to make sure they hit. So she's snared and snared.
Yeah,
Whatever.
snared. Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. All right, go ahead and give me those attack rolls. I'm gonna pull up Ensnaring Snipe.
She's got a book on her waist. A mysterious book with a skull on the cover.
All books are mysterious to Davis. Dope.
Okay, that's my first one and my second one.
Okay, let me see. The 11, you release that arrow, and you feel that it's gonna miss, and you don't release the magic with it, and then you go for a second one, and you release the echoing on someone's end, and you release the second bolt as she kind of dodged out of it, and you kind of readjust as you hit with the second one. It hits her square in the chest, and she's, and then it's go ahead and roll your bow damage, and. She needs to make a strength saving
DC
throw.
14.
Gotcha. As the vine, as your arrow begins to splinter and those like gnarled vines begin to wrap around her, she quickly rakes at them with her claws, and they fall off. You still do so she managed to save.
I do want to add the Thrill of the Hunt.
Yep, for damage. Gotcha. While restrained.
9 damage.
9 damage. So yeah, the arrow sinks. She more snarls out of rage at you and anger that you're here interrupting her. But yeah, the arrow hits, it starts to wrap around her, and then it just breaks off of her being. And then it'll be her turn, and she's going to just start, moving her hands, and then she just lunges forward, and you see this like from her billowing like cloak, just this torrent of rodents just start to emerge, and like almost like a tidal wave of rats, similar to the artwork that you see, gets spewed forward towards you. And I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
$17.
Solid.
You manage to like shrug, kind of skip off the impact, only taking half of this. So you take 7 points of like bludgeoning damage as like there's just the massive road just starts pelting you and hitting you, and you are not pushed back. And then as you kind of look around, the rodents do not go anywhere, but they seem to just kind of like encompass you. And these are like swarming masses, like swarms of these rodents. Dregnar, we'll switch to you. I believe you're continuing to book it, right?
Yes, I'm going towards the direction that I heard the sound and the cloppity.
So as you hear the clip cloppity, you start to go in one direction, and then off to the side you hear the roar again, and it's directing you slightly to a different way. You readjust and you start booking it, going in that direction. And as you're going and going, you do see this, like this. It's not a well. It's just like this natural like dip, and the world just kind of seems to fold in on itself, and it's kind of vertigo-y. And you enter the breach, and you're about to fall in, and that's where we'll pick up. Marb, going back to you, the roaches will now begin to scurry and unleash another volley on you of this like gross spittle as they kind of reposition. 1 hit, 2 hits, misses, 3 hits. See if I get 4 again. Nope, 3 times.
I see Adam's camera froze.
You take 3 hits. So, God
No, you're
damn it,
good, you're
sorry.
good, you're good.
It's pumped.
You're here.
You're good.
For how much damage?
It's 3 damage, and your maximum hit points are dropped by 3.
Got it.
So anytime, I'll just keep it simple. Anytime the roaches hit you, it's always going to be 1 damage, and your max HP is always going to drop by 1. It's just the way that they work. Okay. So, yeah. So Marb, there's rodents swarming around you. They don't get to act on this turn. You're getting spittled at. You this weird, gnarly, disgusting, like grayish skinned, missing like, most of her hair, like individual that you could only assume might be one of these hags that you've heard about. With like she almost has like kind of like rodent-like, vermin-like features to her face, sharp, jagged, gnarled teeth, like kind of crooked and missing, and she's just hissing at you. And she's doing what she was doing to focus her attention as she unleashed this torrent of rodent mass at you, a quite little vermintide at you.
She looks really different than the previous hag we met, right?
Yes.
Although
Very
we don't see
different.
it yet.
All right. Well, crew. Marb, we'll come back to you.
I mean, I'm still moving in that direction, so however far I can go.
I'm charging as fast as
Yeah.
possible
Yeah, I'm keeping up with Al.
in the direction of the noise. Yeah.
All right. So with, kind of loosey-goosey theater of the mind, y'all eventually, Al.
I was gonna say, as soon as I
you're
see Marb and being surrounded, if I
Adam,
could.
I would cast barkskin on myself as I'm
Okay.
running.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to wild shape in anything yet because I don't know
Okay.
what we're facing.
And Hans is still kind of like on Frostmason's shoulder.
Mhm.
I was moving you kind of, as it were, Grant.
Oh yeah, I was trying to do a 6 for a dash, something like
I
that.
get you. Yeah, I get you. But I was kind of like loosey-goosey theater of the mind. Y'all are kind of catching up. Roque, are you following as well? We'll kind of have you here.
Yeah, I would have been keeping up with Al.
Gotcha. And then the spiders are just kind of on the ceiling and on the sides, scuttling around. And as the group kind of does catch up to Marb, you essentially see your friend encompassed by these mounds of flesh, fur, and gnawing teeth just gnashing at him. And then you see these roaches kind of... And Davis, you're a little bit too focused on the immediate. Al, Calisor, you're able to peer beyond, and you see that hag-like entity. And Al, you also see this weird, just like kind of purple shimmer down here, which again, it's there, but currently only Al and Marb see this. Oh, actually, Marb, you lost vision of it no, you still have seen invisibility. You're good. It's not constriction. Yeah. And then, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and roll initiative, I guess.
Oh, before that, could
Oh, Grant's favorite part.
Could I?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Could I do my armor Bagathis before? Like, basically, as soon as I
you
saw
could say
it.
when
Yeah, I was
you're-
going to do Radiant
yeah.
armor.
Radiant? Okay. So go ahead and mark that off.
So 15 temp HP, right? I think.
Yes, 15. Let me bring up the tracker, everybody, including Dregnar, even though you're on the other side.
Oh yeah, we need to roll through the sheets.
Yeah, please roll through your sheets. Let me clear this real quick.
You know how this goes.
Oh wow, you rolled a natural 20. I'll give you that one. No, I will give you that one.
I'm gonna prove that the sheet hates me.
All right.
I got a.
I see though you.
Oh, it's good one. Yeah, I got a good one. Okay.
James, what was that? I didn't hear you.
I have a problem. I can't click my token.
It's just Token's not here.
Oh wait.
He's not here, so he doesn't need an.
There you go. Here. Oh wait, that's the wrong token. Let me switch out your token. Jesus, what am I doing?
Worst DM ever.
I am just the worst. Dregnar. Boom. All right, go ahead and click your token.
Take my honest 18. It's fine.
I mean, your 20 was also honest, but
yeah.
Yes.
There you go. All right, let's move Dregnar down here. Oh, you know what I just realized? Fucking Spider Realm.
We're all dead.
No, Spider Realm has been in the fucking fog of war this entire time.
Oh, I didn't know it was supposed to even be on here.
Yeah. There you go. Down below.
Shit.
There you go. I'm sorry, guys.
The worst.
Oh, it was supposed to be sort of visible.
Yeah, just so for Dregnar to kind of see. Yeah. All right, did everyone roll? Yes. Okay, let me roll for.
Those spiders are really, really, really big.
Hey, Adam.
Like Dregnar.
You were a little larger. Yes, sir. Like, yes,
Adam?
Roque. Yes, Roque. Yes.
The Hags initiative is 7.
7. Okay, let me see her bonuses. Okay, nice.
Plus 20.
No.
She's a 27.
No. All right. Let me add to. Add to turn. My mouse.
What did she actually roll, Adam?
I hadn't rolled for her yet.
Yeah, if he rolls and I can't change the. Once it's rolled, it's beyond me.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So she's a 7, you said. So that turns into that. All right. These guys. All right.
I'll smash her fucking face in.
Rats are 18. Roaches are 8. Okay. All right. So, Davis, you got your Armor of Agathis. Radiant, you said?
Yes.
Punchek, please don't jump on this. I really can't have you turning this off.
And I said in the chat who, so me, Grant, and Al get the muster, and I pasted what it means again, just as a reminder.
But then they all, they haven't,
if they haven't activated the encounter yet. So really, it's just for the first round.
No, they technically, it's a new encounter with you guys in it, so they technically don't count as acting. They've acted against Marb. Y'all are good.
Would I be able to wild shape before this starts, Adam, or my turn?
Fine. If you,
I just as I rounded the corner and saw things, I would probably shift. But
I mean, you can. I'll allow it. You prepped you could have, when you were casting Bark Skin, shifted.
Okay.
So what do you go ahead and shift into whatever. All right, Al, you got first turn.
And you get double proficiency.
Okay. Proficiency apply to spell attack as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 6, I guess?
Yeah, so you add another 3 to it. Whatever.
Right.
Okay. Going to try to... And to clear the way, I'm going to try to move in front of Davis.
Okay, you guys can move through each other's spaces without penalties.
Oh, excuse you.
It's up around there.
Hey, what's up?
Don't worry. Squeeze by. Hey,
excuse me, pardon me.
No. I'm gonna cast a Bardic Inspiration on Marb while I'm walking by. Got the leaf fully broken out. I dropped the Drift Globe before the encounter. I'm gonna go for the boom. Start those arpeggios and drop a level 3 Shatter.
Nice.
It's a 4x4.
Yeah, just kind of tell me where you're dropping it.
Go here so I get 3 roaches and the hag.
Okay, so I owe you a con save, I believe. All right, and it is DC 18
Yes,
because
muster.
of muster. Hag, no joke, unfortunately rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
Roaches all abysmally fail, so go ahead.
At least the bugs are going bye-bye.
Not bad.
Oof, 20
Kaboom.
damage. You know that 8D, the 3D8 that I had you roll?
Is that their HP
All right,
pool?
that one had 19, so that one's dead. That one had 16, so that one's dead. That one had 13, so that one's dead.
Yeah, figured.
Oh, there's bug pieces everywhere. God.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
Into
splatter.
my mouth.
So you did 20, and then Marb did some damage to her initially.
Hey Al, what kind of note do you play? Is it like a super high, like falsetto screeching sound, or is it like a booming, thunderous bass sound when you fire off your shatter?
Ooh, the acoustic in the sewer are just great for this. He does arpeggios, just kind of climbing up the scale. And then he literally hits the highest note that he can on his lute, and it just resonates and echoes
Nice.
and pierces, especially where it lands.
Nice. So yeah, bug bits flying everywhere. You know, the innards everywhere, splattered along the walls. They coat her as
Al's
well.
nightmare.
Yeah, yeah. And then she gets kind of hit by the impact, but you see she just kind of. All right, Roque,
Didn't mind the bugs.
your turn, followed up by Davis.
Yeah, can I see the hag from where I am?
Let's draw a line.
And
You would have had to port in her, so let's just say yes.
presumably Marb has a torch on the ground or something here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And you have a light spell, and I think someone else had a light. The drift globe is going. I guess the drift globe's over
Yeah,
here.
so I'll move kind of up to here.
Okay.
And I'm just looking at her picture right now. So she carries a staff on her.
I mean, the yes. Let's just say yes, she does. You know, some of the accoutrement and fixings are not necessarily there. It's more of like an inspiration.
Do you just use the accoutrement
Would I-
like a normal sentence? I'm so proud.
Would I know as a caster, like, would I think that her staff would be required for her to do some of her abilities? Or...
You know what? It's easy for you, but go ahead and give me an Arcana check. Let's see if you notice anything.
Okay.
And that'll be your
6 plus 10, 16.
16.
That'll be
A lot of
action.
caster. No. A lot of individuals do need some sort of spell focus. You do know that. Just, you know, you've kind of tried to focus on hags as you've had to run into one in the swamps, and then recent revelations that there might be more of them studying. They're kind of a hybrid caster. They're kind of innate, but they also can use instruments to help them cast. So you don't know, you haven't seen what she's able to do, as you were not able to see what she did to Marb. But you do know that, yeah, it's potentially crippling to take away someone's staff or wand or something like that.
Okay. I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on her.
Okay.
And I'm going to make her believe that her staff is on fire.
Okay.
So that would burn her every turn if she decides to hold it.
Okay.
And, yeah, and she rolls a 4 on the save.
Oh, she rolls a 4 on the save. Okay.
Fortune combo.
And then I guess I have to roll damage on that.
Yep.
I never remember. 1d6.
1d6, yeah. So it's at the start of her next turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna put a red dot so I know this thing. I remember it's on fire. As you do, you kind of see her eyes look at her staff, and then she kind of cocks her head like unnaturally fast, kind of like you would imagine it would like snap your neck, and she just grins.
Ah, crap. I thought maybe not 5. Okay, cool. Yeah, nope,
Right.
good. I'm done.
Davis, then the rats.
Layer power.
Oh, and I rolled a 4 for damage.
4, okay. She
I'm
took it.
going straight at her, and I know I'll probably take an opportunity attack from one of these guys, but I don't give a shit. Actually, I guess I'll go 10 feet away, but yeah.
All right, so rats.
AC.
There's a lot of rats in there.
AC
So.
16.
All right, one set of hits. One set of hits. You take. No, Punchy. Please don't jump up, Punchy. Thank you, dear. I want to make sure I rolled the right amount of dice. Yes, you took 4 points of piercing damage.
They take 15 radiant.
Yeah. So you just see as like they lunge for you, this it looks like almost like pale moonlight kind of like deflects them off of Davis. Everyone you see this, it's just like this pop of and a significant number of these like are just turned to like blood splatter, getting on Al and Marb.
I laugh as I see that.
Yeah. So they have significantly been reduced. This one right here, closest to Al, has been significantly reduced in number. All right, Davis. Was that your full movement?
Yeah, I just want to get within striking distance, and then I will smackaroo.
Okay. Gotcha.
And Great Weapon Master, of course.
Mm-hmm.
First one is... what's my bonus? Normally +8, but then so it's still +8 because I dropped my proficiency, but I re-added from the muster. So 19 to hit.
Most certainly hits.
Yes. Yeah, so that's gonna be 16 damage.
Yeah, as you go, and last time you encountered one of these, when you struck them with your glaive, you hit them and it didn't seem like it was as substantial as a hit. This time it's just like anything else, like
solid.
Cutting through hot. Yeah, it's a solid crunch. You said 16.
Yep.
Got it. So she takes it.
Second hit was also Greater Weapon Master. Probably misses. It's going to be a 10 to hit.
Definitely misses. As you do, like her adjusting, you go back for another swing. She just catches your, the glaive in your other hand and looks at you and goes, "I'm gonna get you."
Oh, really? What do you think about this? Boom, and then I'll do the pommel.
Yeah.
Also Greater Weapon Master.
Okay.
Talk shit, get hit.
Talk shit, get hit. That's 19 to hit.
That hits again.
This is a D4, right?
Yeah, D4.
4 plus my strength plus the bonus, so that's 11 on the pommel hit.
11 total on the pommel. Whoa. As she's saying that, you kind of adjust it, pop her in the teeth, and you would kind of imagine teeth falling out, but she just kind of.
Yeah, what now? Come at me.
How much damage was that?
It was 11 on the pommel.
11. Okay, cool. I wrote it down right. All right, nice. Rat's turn. They're going to just essentially start just gnawing and swirling and just going after anything in reach. Marb. Miss. Natural 16 will hit. Natural 20. So Marb, you take 9 points, and the crit is 17 points. So you take 26 points of total as they're just, and you're not currently concentrating on anything, so you're good. Al, they're gonna significantly diminish swarm. 22. That one will hit. Another 22, and that's it because they're diminished. So 2 hits on you, Al. 8 and 10. So with your armor thing, reduce it appropriately. So 8 becomes 5, 10 becomes 7. And I need 2 concentration checks to keep up detect magic.
Is 5 and 7?
5 and 7. Yeah, so 2 concentration checks, DC 10. And then the last ones are going to go after this giant toad.
Oh, is that what Calisor shifted into? Yes.
Yeah. What's your AC in giant toad with barkskin?
16.
16.
My good rolls.
I managed to keep all of them. One more set rolls. Yeah, Cal. All of them just they can't find purchase on your thick, almost bark hide, and then none of them pierce through. Grant followed up by Dregnar, followed up by Cal.
I will move up. Maximum range 30 feet.
Okay. You should be able to control your
Yeah, I had ruler selected.
You can basically get to Al.
You can stamp in the swarm space. They are basically not
Yeah, they're
there.
tiny.
Like they are there, but you can be in their spots.
Yeah, watch out for Matthew. He's in a bad mood today.
That's sketch. Oh, fuck.
Crawling in your
Alright,
armor.
he'll just like shield up, hammer in hand, just stomp into there, like ready to defend himself. But he will cast hold person on the hag.
All right, and you get extra
I hope
proficiency
she's
on
a
that.
person. Double proficiency. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. It's just a wisdom 14 save
Yeah, no,
for the
17
hag.
now then. Your DC goes up. It's
Excellent.
based on your proficiency.
Excellent. So I will attempt to hold the hag, but if she's not a person, it doesn't matter. But
Yeah. So you release the magic, and
it's something like Lawbearer will judge you, you fucking vile beast.
as you do that, and you feel the magic release from your hand, she just cackles and goes. No effect. She's not a human.
Not
Nice
a humanoid?
try,
No.
Nope. Not humanoid. Good idea.
That's a nice try.
I will do the. I can't cast more spells because I can't
Cantrip.
a spell. Bonus action. No. Oh, I guess I will smack. I'll cash it. Yeah, I'll cash in one of my war cleric charges, and I'll just kind of swing my hammer to clear out the bugs in front of me, kind of a thing.
The roaches, yeah, the rats that you're like literally on. You're just like stomping and smashing them. Go ahead and roll me an attack.
So it'll be 1d20 plus 5. I guess.
Close the door. Okay. You still technically had Shillelagh up. I just kind of imagine you were keeping it going.
Okay, sure.
Keep it open.
22 total then.
Oh. Okay. 20. Yeah, well, definitely hits. Go ahead and roll that damage.
So 5 damage, just kind of swinging away at stuff after the spell dissipates without any effect.
All right, nice. Yeah, this one pack is looking significantly reduced. There's barely any rats remaining that you're stepping and trudging on. Dregnar, going back to you, give me a perception check.
Hey, not bad.
Nice, that 20. You hear the sounds of combat. You hear like this loud, concussive, thunderous boom as it's echoing. You hear cackling and laughter, and you're starting to run, and you go through the breach. You fall, and you're running and running and running. And just with that perception check, you know the direction that's coming for, and you're going and going. Essentially, you're still in the ethereal, but you're getting closer to the group, or what you think is the group. Where is your token? Where did I put you? There you go. Yeah, I'm moving you up. You're technically not here yet, but you're right here.
Well, if I heard sounds of battle, I heard the group and all that, I'm going to rage as I'm going through this thing.
Perfect. That is 100% legit. Rage engaged. All right. Calisor, Marb, then the hag.
All right. I don't have control of the upper right spider still, by the way.
Okay. Let me fix that for you. Actually, here, let's just do this. Oh, no, it died. Oh, no, copy. There you go. Boop. Now you should have control.
All right. So this spider's going to run down here. And he's going to attack that roach.
Okay, it's a swarming mass of roaches, but go for it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice, yeah, certainly hits.
Okay. And do I have to make a DC 6 saving throw?
They're immune to poison.
Poison. They're immune to poison?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They like quite literally spit poison at people.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of thought they might.
Mm-hmm. 5. So as your spider is like lunging in, kind of stomping and trying to fierce it does get a few of the roaches, but it doesn't seem to be as effective as you were hoping.
Okay.
So that was 5, so 3. What's the other spider doing?
Distance again? What do you?
There's a
circle tool
a
thing.
Circle
It's below the
tool.
magnifying glass, above the dice.
So you can kind of draw.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just jump to right here,
Mm-hmm.
like leapfrog to there, and I will attack that swarm of rats.
Okay, nice.
Oof.
Surprisingly, with all that bulk and you still the swarm just manages to like part, and then starts to reform underneath you. You know you don't hit them.
Okay. And then this spider right here will attack that swarm.
Okay. Look at the druid controlling his shit. Nice, nice. That definitely hits.
Okay.
Yeah, your spider goes in there, get straight up like fangs sink into a few spiders, and they're like still rats, and they're just like hanging there as it's injecting its venom, and they just go ahead and roll poison damage as well. These things are not immune to poison.
Okay. So that.
Because I don't. Yeah, they rolled a natural 2 on their saving throw, so you're fine. Yeah, and like more of them. As you see, it's actually culled this group kind of significantly.
Nice.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. Marb, your friends have rushed to your side.
And also a big frog.
What would you
And a big frog. At this point, I'm just like, classic cow. What's he gonna pull up next? An eagle? Jelly. So I've taken plenty of damage, but I do want to do some kind of housekeeping. Is there anything I can roll to see if this like glowing stuff is a portal or some sort of dimensional rift?
I will say, because it is your idea of it, unfortunately it is an Arcana check, but I will let you do it at advantage.
Yes. Okay. I'm not very good at Arcana, though.
Yeah.
-1.
0. So not bad, but
That's pretty bad.
What was your roll? Oh no, his bonus is 0.
yeah, my
Okay.
bonus is 0.
Okay, roll one more time. 9. Marb, you don't know. You see it. It's weird. It's some freaky. How did you say it? Paranormal, whatever it
Spooky
was.
shit.
Yeah.
Spooky magic.
Yeah. And
Sweet. So I'm just gonna go like Batman and go like, "Where's Dregnar?" But I see like all my comrades around, and just go like, "Get that hag!" Like, she can tell us where Dregnar is, and I'm just gonna take a knee. Ooh, can I cast? No, actually no. I'm just gonna take a knee, and I want to cast Cure Wounds at level 2, just to get me a little bit more health because I'm running low. But that's pretty much it.
okay, go ahead and cast that 46 plus 3 on yourself, and yeah, we'll go ahead and go to the hag's turn while you're healing. Oh, actually, I skipped her. What the hell? It skips her. Whatever. Okay.
Turn.
Nice.
Yeah. She doesn't get a turn, right? No.
I forgot I had a bardic inspiration.
That is for it's for attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. And then since Al is Valor, you can also add it to your AC against one hit as a reaction, or you can add it to the damage of one of your attacks.
Ooh, okay.
This is very flexible.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So on the hag's turn, Davis, as you know, you were bashing her with your glaive, and she's you smacked her in the face, and she spits. And as she spits, you can kind of see like the blood on the ground starts to like kind of hiss and kind of start sizzle, and then she kind of like opens up her billowing cloak again, and she starts to release this dark clothing mist as it just kind of covers the area, just And basically, for the sake of this, the entire room and portion of the corridor starts to have this like really dank smelling, like it just smells like raw sewage, like dank and raw sewage.
I've smelled worse.
Oh, she
Yeah.
nasty.
And it's kind of thick. It's a little bit, obscuring your vision just a bit. And over here in this one pile of roaches, you see this like one roach just kind of flip off to the side and kind of just start twitching and like rapidly like moving and just starts like expand and explode, and it just starts to grow. And GM layer, where are you? From it just like it starts to just increase exponentially in size, and this hulking bipedal, but it still has all its limbs like a roach, just stands and just starts to. And the same as the mist goes over to one of the rats underneath the Calisor's roach. One of the rats starts to do the similar kind of convulsing, and it kind of gets flung out to the side. And this hulking, giant, like bipedal, essentially rat with snarling teeth and large claws and like spines and stuff start to grow out of its back, emerges. And then she will step back. And that was her bonus action. No, she
AOO?
Yeah, she will in a minute. And then she will, I forgot, because that was her bonus action. Now, action, she's going to release the same Vermintide forward, which y'all hadn't seen. Everybody quite literally is in the path except for Roque.
And Dregnar.
Constitution, yeah. Dexterity saving throws for everybody.
High expertise.
And I'll just roll them.
You said everybody but me, right?
Yeah. That includes the spiders.
9.
I'm gonna use my party inspiration for this.
Also,
Okay.
since it's her turn, I think I get to roll another d6. Is that
I will get to that in a moment. Yeah.
okay?
Okay, so all right, Grant, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. It is magical. Your armor, no, technically your armor because you took it twice. I think it does
I
protect
took it
you.
twice, yeah. So.
Yeah. Okay, Davis, 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
There's no return damage on her for that, probably. Okay.
No,
just making sure.
yeah.
7, you said?
Yes, you take 7, Grant. Because you take 9 and then adjust it because of your armor. I don't remember what your armor does. That's 3. So
-2 on all.
So it's 3.
Of
It's
the
your
physical
proficiency.
damages.
It's proficiency. So it's Grant. You take 6 already. Davis, you take 11.
Proficiency?
I thought you said 9. It's 9, right?
Yeah, you take 9. Sorry, I read your dex
Yep.
save. Sorry. Allegretto, you take 5. Calisor, is that you? Or which one's is the first one you?
You're muted.
Jesse? I don't hear Jesse.
Sorry, I was muted.
Yeah.
So I said spider me is what I said.
Okay, spider you. Okay, all right. This front spider takes 9.
Okay.
And you and the back spider take 5.
Okay.
Marb, you take 5.
Got it.
And then as like these rats are basically just like spilled out from the impact. All right. And then now she will back, and then she'll just kind of like wave the staff in the air and goes, "Funny trick."
I'm gonna smack her as she backs up.
She doesn't care about fire.
No, but I get the AOO, right?
I know.
Okay,
Yeah, you can smack her.
Okay, so you know what? I was gonna make it electrical too. Son of a biatch.
Mine.
Diddy, are you a sentinel?
What was that, Davis?
What'd you say?
What was
I was
the?
wondering, are you like sentinel?
No,
Like the...
this. Wait, but no, she's just in my range. I don't have sentinel yet.
Yeah, she's leaving range. Yeah. She's
It's
leaving his
13
attack
damage.
range.
It hits. It's a 17 plus like 8, so it should hit.
Okay,
It's
then,
a
yeah,
13,
that's-
13
yeah.
damage.
All right, 13. As she steps back after releasing that torrent, you just kind of find, even though you're getting pummeled by rats, you swing wide and you get her across the chest and the torso, and she lunges back, kind of skirting around this way. 13. Nice. All right. So let me add these guys real quick. Add to turn order. Add to turn order. And then... Wow, they roll the exact same thing. Nice.
So,
please enter.
rules/mechanics question. Since these guys are new to the fight, would the people who were mustered still get their muster bonus against them?
And they are technically not new. They are just spawned from the... They're 2 rats that have been basically instantly mutated. Okay. Or 1 roach, 1 rat. Al, your turn.
I like the bugs. I'm gonna run towards the rat. Any goes will I take if I run towards Davis?
Well, there's the source. There's the source under Grant. Then there's the 2 sources on top of you or behind you. You don't know how many attacks they necessarily all get, but they seem to be like a gnawing mass. But you can go ahead and give me a. I can't. I don't have a check for you. It's up to you.
Good. I forgot about the one under Grant. I think I will hunker down.
Be okay. Don't worry about me.
Might do something defensive and then heal. And Grant doing on HP?
I think I'm probably the lowest one, but
after the 2,
I can
get you.
So. Oh, my health is fine. Don't worry about me. Yeah, if that's what you're figuring out, my health is fine. Grant's health is okay.
Give a 2 healing word on Marb.
Okay, bonus action healing word Marb. Go ahead and roll it for him. Roque, and then Davis. You're on deck. Roque, Marb, you hear 10. Yep. All right, what's your action going to be, Al?
Between attack, punch, engage. I get It works against everything. Go.
Oh, what are you doing?
If I disengage, that's against everything as I walk away?
Yeah, it's against everything.
I think I might do that just to make some progress forward.
Okay, go ahead. You disengage. The swarms lunge out, lashing at you, but they can't find purchase as you're moving.
Go run there.
I mean, technically it also means you can pass by other people, not just out of the range. Like, you just can't take AOs for your whole turn. So, even if you pass by this guy.
Oh. Yeah, I thought it was just the first
If you take the disengage action, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity acts for the rest of the turn.
Unless if they have special features.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Like these piles of spiders have. Ha ha ha.
Oh.
Sorry.
I guess I'm just gonna lock eyes with the hag. I have rapier and shield in tow.
Okay, nice.
Coming for you.
And as you try to lock eyes, again, it's getting kind of, foggy in here, kind of obscured. You're not blinded, but it's kind of hard to see. All right, Roque, Davis, then the rats.
Yep.
Yeah. Crap.
You're currently not concentrating on anything. All right, you technically drop the concentration.
On Phantasmal Force? Okay.
It's still there, but she discern. You can tell she discerned that it's an illusion. She's like,
she laughs at you and your weak illusions.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm gonna hold my breath. No, never mind. I'm not. I guess we'll try to command her to drop her staff.
Okay.
It's not. I assume she's got a pretty high, but yeah, it's a Wisdom 12.
Natural 19.
Well, crap. Yeah, and I'll just stay where I am, and I'll just yell out crap.
You yell out a command, like, drop, and she's just getting a crap.
And then
Alright.
she interprets the command as crap, and she shits herself.
Yeah. All right.
God
God damn it! Why is it skipping
I don't know.
people? There you go, Davis.
I'm running at her.
Right. All right.
Again, actually, what's funny is I don't even have to leave these guys this range. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't. Yeah, you just kind of step through them.
I don't know. I would say something pithy, but I don't know what yet. But I will actually. Yeah, I'm gonna hit her.
Okay.
By
your
the way,
blade
I'm not gonna hit her. That first one misses. That's a 2 plus stuff, and I didn't even say Greater Weapon Master, but even still.
Gotcha.
I will not Greater Weapon Master the second strike.
Yeah, you can see she's starting to.
Yeah, fuck.
Kind of
That still probably
adjust
misses.
here.
13.
Misses.
Fuck. How does anybody look super hurt? I know Marb did, but I think he's fine now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty good now.
Oh, Marb, just making sure the healing you got did not go above your new reduced maximum hit points. Make sure.
Oh yeah. I'm still like below max.
Good. Okay, cool.
Above.
How's the little pile of rats next to me look? Is it diminished? No, it's new.
No, it's new.
It's big and hardy.
Yeah.
Crap. Actually, do I remember before? Oh no, we never fought rats in the previous sewer, right?
No, you fought the swarm of roaches, and you know that bludgeoning does a lot.
Right, that's
to
what
them.
I was gonna say. I don't know if the same is for these guys, but I'm pissed that I can't hit. Actually, I'm still gonna hit her with the pommel. Sorry, I'm gonna hit her with the pommel.
Okay. Go for it.
That's a natural 20.
Nice. So you get to add another D4 on top
Yeah.
of that because of your savage.
Yeah, an extra
Like
D4,
10
right?
to
So
roll
it's 10 total. And I'm gonna use my last merit die and place a fucking strike like iron on her, so I can hit her if I want to, or if somebody can hit her if they want to.
Right. So you're concentrating on her.
Yeah. So basically, if anybody wants to hit her and they miss, I can roll a D8. If it's a 6 or higher, then your miss becomes a hit automatically.
What was the total damage? I'm sorry.
It was
crit?
10 total because I rolled a 2, and it's and then the D4 max to 4, and then plus 4.
And plus your strength, plus your.
Yeah, that's it. That's the plus 4.
So 4. No. So you automatically crit. It does a 4.
Right.
You get 4 from your
Right,
strength.
and then I rolled a 2, so it's 10.
And then you get to roll another die.
Oh, right, my
'cause you're an
savage
orc.
attacker. That's right, I forgot.
Half-Orc.
Nice.
Mhm.
That's a 1, so 11 total.
11 total. Okay. You're still striker for 11, and it goes through completely.
Nice.
I'm sorry, I'm having a math fart. There you go. She's looking fairly mangled at this point.
Although I'm sure I probably can't even really tell because I'm kind of at a distance and it's like cloudy in here.
Yeah, it's getting pretty cloudy and foggy. Rat's turn. Oh geez, there's a fuck ton of attacks now. All right, against the spider.
Not scared. Bring it on.
2 hits against your spider and 3 hits against your spider. Your spider. I'm just gonna roll the
Be
damage.
like, hey Grant, where's your little icy friends that float around
This
you?
spider right by the drift.
At the
board?
top.
Yeah, next
top.
turn.
Okay,
Help.
that one. Okay.
Bring them out. Bring out the icy homies.
That's all. Okay, so 3 hits. Come on, please roll it. Your spider takes 20 points of damage. As he's like, it's just basically like a pile of gnawing teeth and lashing claws. All right.
This one right here took 20.
Yes.
Okay, he is dead then.
Okay. Poof. I'll delete it. All right. Grant, the group underneath you only gets 1 round of natural 20 on 1.
Ouch.
Don't worry, you still get your armor benefit. So I'll just roll it here. So it's just a d6 plus 6 because of that. So you take 9, reduce it.
-3.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. The other swarm above you is going to attack against you. 1 hit, 1 natural 20, and last round of luck. So 1 hit and 1 natural 20. So that's going to be. That's the same thing. 66 plus 6. You take 21 points. Reduced. It's 3 instances, so you reduce it by 9.
That me?
Adam,
Yes, Grant. Yes, Dregnar.
shouldn't the first attack, I thought you got a nat 20 on him. Shouldn't that have been 2d6 plus 6?
And no, so they're big enough where their attacks do 2d6. So that's where the plus 6. I just
Got it.
kind of did. Oh, it's actually plus another 6 on top of that. Thank you.
Okay.
You call that out.
So,
So
okay. So Grant is like dropped down to a knee because there's rats like crawling all over him, like on his face, on his armor, on his shield, and he's like shield over his head, and he's like waving around his hammer, kind of frantically trying to keep this rats off of him.
Okay, I gave you the amount, so it's 19 points of total rat damage. And then this other swarm is going to go after the other spider. 1 hit, 2 hits, 4 hits. So that's going to be 8d6. It's a large swarm. Your other spider takes 27 points of gnawing damage.
Yeah, he's gone as well.
And then there's the Davis rats.
I should have used my AoE.
16 AC.
1 hit, 2 hits, and I'll do.
Probably only going to be 1 instance of damage back.
Yeah, and I needed to make sure to see how much damage, because it's going to do 15, so it's going to drop at a bracket. So you take 2d6. So you take 7.
Okay, that dissipates the armor immediately. So.
Okay, the armor's gone, and then these drop a bracket.
Okay.
And then it'll do d6.
So yeah, like you guys see the glow around like the scale armor that I have just kind of like fade to a dull, like now.
So do the rats like bite and they don't do anything, and then eventually they'll
just so they're like
actually
biting
hit flesh.
Yeah, exactly. And as it's like as they're gnawing in it, that pale radiant energy is just basically disintegrating them. They're like you see rats fall and like in various chunks and bits, and it's like but some of them do eventually get met through and just start biting at like Davis's neck and knees.
Yeah.
And then there's a swarm of rats underneath the toad, so they're just going to bite up for a natural 20, and that's it. So just the Calisor, you take 2d6 plus 6 for 12 points of damage on your toad.
Adam,
Yeah.
did,
All right, Grant.
did you give me a second instance of damage count? Is that what that one is?
The one,
okay.
yes, that one. Yeah. And then I guess the wrench represents your armor, Agathis?
I think it did. I didn't put it on.
Okay,
Yeah.
boop. Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
All
Do I
right,
need to make a concentration save for that 1 damage? I guess.
Oh yeah, you do.
That's a natural
DC
1.
10.
So.
Oh no.
Well.
Boop.
Oh, math.
Boop.
Womp womp.
I gotta fix the math.
All right.
All right, Diddley Pal's character is dead. That's fine.
All right, Grant followed up by Dregnar.
Grant is like on one knee. He stands up, gives a big yell, and he just like calls to the lawbearer, "Guardians, protect me!" kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And he casts Spirit Guardians.
All right, sweet.
Where
I
he
gotcha.
is.
Let me get your.
Aura. Let's go.
I thought we didn't need it, but we clearly need it. It's only 15 feet, I
Yeah,
think.
That is 15 feet.
Scooch on down here,
Pretty
and you'll
small.
get most of the things. I think.
So then he'll get up, stand up, probably loses about half his movements, and he'll move 3 steps.
Because I
Here?
don't want to be a dick. Do you want to get up first and then cast so you don't get attacked and have to make concentration checks?
Oh, I will get up, move, and then cast.
Yeah, there you
In
go.
that order. Yeah, thanks.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Adam.
You're welcome.
Whatever. I got maybe whatever. It's fine.
No,
I got so much Constitution, and I got
that's
some
all.
advantage
but-
on it. It probably wouldn't matter, right? It's totally fair. Anyways, so I get up, I stand up, I move down,
Mm-hmm.
I take the opportunity attacks, and then I cast the spell.
Okay, so yeah, that's a good thing.
Please
So
don't kill
that's One hit. You take 2d6. You take 11 minus 3. You take 8 points of damage.
So that was 8 total?
Yeah, 8 total.
Okay, cool. And then I cast Spirit Guardians, and next turn it'll actually hit them.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Dregnar, the sounds are intensifying. Your blood is raging through your veins. What are you doing?
Am I still falling?
No, you're actually, it's like you're essentially been running down this tunnel. And to answer your question, you do not need advantage if your friends are next to you. Yes, correct.
Okay.
And as you're running,
I didn't come out to the purple circle. I came out above.
no, so you're still in the ethereal. I'm just kind of driving you, and you see where this purple circle is. You see the silhouette of your brother step through and vanish.
Dregnar has a brother.
Hermano.
So I will
Wait,
run
is
forward.
Dregnar canon? Is this what we're finding out?
I can make it to the circle easily with these.
Yeah. And you don't see the circle, like you just see that's
the silhouette.
the body, the silhouette of your brother.
Okay, I will, if I can get there and get through, I'll get there and get through.
You get there and you roll me a D8. We're gonna clockwise. Will determine where you emerge.
Next to
3
me.
top. Yep, next to Davis. You get sput out right here. You kind of step out, and then you see Davis. You see your dwarven friend emerge.
Oh. Did the stone work? It hasn't been long enough.
And that's where we get. And it was your action to and everything to get here.
What was it, Adam?
It was your full action to get through and all this and like emerge through the rift.
That's fine.
Oh, actually, I do need you roll me a Constitution saving throw as you're rift jumping. You should be probably fine.
Famous last words.
Mm-hmm.
Famous last words.
Oh, famous last words.
And you get split in half with the dimensional force.
You take 12 points of force damage as you push your way through.
You don't resist that.
No, I do not. Well, not yet.
But you do emerge, and Davis, you even see like just the sheer like Dregnar pulling and raking and clawing his way out of essentially nothing. But you do see like flashes of like the world, like the reality just kind of crackle, and then he emerges and he's got this little bit of smoke coming off of his shoulders, and he is pissed.
Do I see a hag-like creature, or what do I see?
As you emerge, you kind of emerge and you see the silhouette of a large half-orc. And then you just see this, you hear the sounds of like gnawing rats and squeaking and chirping. And you hear like the chitinous clicking. And then you're in this mist and this fog and it's kind of hard to see. And then you see a silhouette of like a figure next to you that you don't recognize. But
It looks like that hag.
Yeah, but you can you're close enough where you can make out it's a very sickly, vermin-looking female figure.
A column of shiny blue guys.
Bitch, where's my brother?
All right, there we go. That's it. Calisor, Marb.
Right, we will come over to here, and we will attack the hag.
Just
Go to the party.
Leave squash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swallow that bitch.
Wait, 22. That just hits.
What?
That just hit.
Jesus.
Woof.
I will let you do some sort of. I will let you think on that. You can try to ask me questions if you want to try to figure it out.
So
No, it's fine.
that grapples her, correct?
Let me bring up a giant toad. I don't remember.
Yeah, I can copy.
That's okay. I'd rather. I know you can, but I'd rather just pull it up real quick.
So I think I get my damage, and it grapples her, and then next turn I can try and swallow her because she is grappled.
Yes. So yeah,
Nice.
if it no wait okay, it needs to do poison damage. So roll the damage. So you do 1d10 plus 2 piercing, and then let me see if she's immune to poison real quick. One sec. She is not immune to poison. Oh no, she is. She's the vermin hat. Yeah, she is. She's a vermin hat. She's immune to poison.
Damn, nice roll.
And then punch hack. Please don't step on anything. Thank you. And then the target is grappled. Okay, and then she can try to escape before you swallow. Got it. Okay. So she's grappled in your giant toad mouth. Like your tongue is kind of wrapped around her, and you're just dealing some damage. Again, doesn't do
Kinda
nearly
hot.
as much damage as you would like, but you got her. So that is, what is half of that? That's 6. No, 7. No, 6.
Well, 5 actually, technically. You round down.
Oh yeah, thank you. 83. All right, Marb, the giant toad just went leaping, and then you realize how surrounded you are by swarms and swarms of rats.
She's got blue friends.
I don't care. Marv is very relieved to see like Dregnar pop out of the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, there's Dregnar.
Yeah.
Okay, good. But I do. Is there like any sort of like disengage or something similar?
That is the action. Yeah, you can take an action to disengage, and you move carefully, moving your speed, but that is your action, and things can't attack you unless if they have special features that let them. But you've seen Al, like, tread through. Like, he's kind of skipped and hopped his way through.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just gonna completely ignore the rats. I'm just like, fuck it. I want to put quarry on the hag.
Okay. Is there a storm where you're at, or is it a
Sounds like a
fan?
fan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fan. Sorry.
That's okay. I was just.
Got it.
Nice.
Thank you, sir.
Um.
All right, so you concentrate on your query, and that magic binds to her.
Yeah, and then because she's been damaged, grappled, and everything, I should be good. 22. Okay. Then I'm not gonna sharpshoot, but I'll definitely try to double attack her.
She is restrained, so you do get advantage on the attack roll.
Yeah, I pasted the restraint shit.
Yeah. And
But with a 22, I still don't want to risk it.
Okay. As you're trying to focus your aim, you notice that it's like that mist that she released is making it a little bit harder to see where she's at.
Grapple puts the restraint conditioner on her.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Well, specifically your toad's grapple does.
Right.
Yeah.
It says until this grapple ends, the target is restrained.
Yeah.
Got it.
Marb, unfortunately, released. Huh?
So would that be the first attack, or
That's the first attack. Yeah, you release one arrow, and it doesn't find purchase. There's just too many of your friends, and at the last moment, you just kind of release the arrow wide, just to not hit anybody. One more.
So those are the two.
27 hits. Yeah, so
7 hits.
Fuck.
27 hits. So you basically get to do your full cadre minus sharpshooter. So 2d8 plus d6 plus dex plus wisdom, since you're putting a thrill of hunt on that, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think this
Is that a giant rat? When was there?
A giant rat ogre-like creature and a giant roach ogre-like creature were spawned when the mist.
Oh.
Like, it's where the rats that started like convulsing and like twitching uncontrollably, and it just.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Okay.
18 points of damage.
Yeah.
She takes half of that. 91. She's looking fairly beat up at this point. Like, the arrow sinks, and Davis and Dregnar, you just kind of hear it gives out this like. Anything else? Are you moving anywhere, Marb?
Yeah, I'll try to move back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I'll probably get some attacks of opportunity, but I want to move back to Roque, like probably over here.
Okay, so quite literally all of them get to attack you. So miss, hit, miss, and then one more. Not all of them, one less. One hit. So you, and that was this one, which is at full. So you take 2d8, 2d6. You take 8 points of gnawing damage. And then it's the hag's turn, and she's going. Concentration. DC 10 Constitution saving throw to maintain your query.
Okay.
And then the hag will step, like kind of look at you and start. I'm not. You'll see me again. And she kind of does this, grabs her
No,
cloak.
we won't. We're gonna kill you right now.
And she, as she
I have
does.
no idea what I rolled.
You rolled a 13, but plus 1, I
But
assume.
14. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh.
So you succeed. You manage to control. Marb, as you kind of step back, you see her kind of whip her cape around her robe, and then she says, "You'll see me later." And she essentially vanishes.
She is. Does her being restrained not make a difference at the moment?
She straight up whoop out of your just.
Does my query let me detect her location like Hunter's Mark did?
It is like Hunter's Mark. Read it. Does she have to be? Let me read it real quick. I don't want to give spoilers, so let me read what it says.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Hunter's Mark. There's a very important little detail. Hunter's Mark. All right, you choose a willing creature to see within range of magic bond it. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra so much damage and have advantage on wisdom, and that to track the creature. If the no, she is just straight up not trackable.
Well, see ya.
Anyone trained in Arcana can give me a check. Al, you're jack of all trades.
Hey, that's me.
Is applied.
No.
Okay, new dice. That one will let me down. 21 total.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice.
Al, 17 total. That's the only two. She's straight up just plain shifted on you, motherfuckers. She's like, goodbye. I'm not as feral and dumb as my sister was.
Counter spell. I don't have counter spell.
Nobody does
I
Right.
have a counter spell.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Roach, he takes damage for being in your. I rolled it
What is
for,
my DPS?
both
3d8?
3d8. Yes, I believe.
You upcast it, but I don't even think you can.
You didn't. Spirit Guardians, 3d8. Or is it going radiant damage? So,
Radiant.
Yeah.
No,
So
I
go ahead.
haven't made my turn yet. Don't worry.
They
I'll
started-
tell you when I start doing necrotic damage. Don't worry.
Okay.
Um,
Both we're just gonna call them ogres for this. Take the full brunt as your ethereal pale soldiers. With their little snow motif.
Yo, my dudes are chopping wood. They're just swinging
Yeah.
full,
Yeah.
two-handed swings with their hammers. Their
Mhm.
radiant hammers.
Exactly. Forgot to do the roaches last turn. I'll just do them on this turn. These roaches would have been in there, so go ahead, and that reduces their numbers significantly. A few of them still remain. They're going to spittle at what's the closest thing? So that's you, Grant. Natural 20 and a natural 19. Grant, your maximum and current hit points are reduced by 3.
Okay.
And then I need 2 instances of DC 10 Constitution saving throws to try to keep your Spirit Guardians up. As the acid kind of spittle gets in your eyes and on your beard, and it just makes you cough.
How do I do it? 2d20 plus 7, keep 1. How do I do that?
Oh no, just roll it twice. It's not at advantage. It's you just unless if you have it at advantage. Do you have it at advantage?
I have
You have
both
workout?
perks.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah.
so 2d20 K1. Or 2d20 plus 7 K1 or something like that. I have to
K1
try
plus
rolling
7.
it for you. Yeah, K1 plus 7. 2d.
Ooh.
Okay. Wow.
I dropped my spell apparently.
Jesus.
Okay, then I get a 20 on the other one. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you would have dropped it from the first instance, unfortunately.
Yeah, I dropped my Spirit Guardians.
Yeah,
So I do the damage and then I lose the spell.
yes, essentially. So
Okay.
the damage went to all three. Oh, and I need to do the. I know the rats weren't in it technically when it started. So yeah. So then poof.
One
the
more
guardians.
3d8 for the rats, or
No, they weren't in it when it started. Their turn hadn't happened yet. So yeah, the spittle gets on you and it actually like you get some like deep in your throat and you gag and you start spitting up. That's the crit, and then you lose your focus. And your guardians, just as soon as they appeared and bashed these two roach and rat ogres, they just. Poof.
Yep.
All right, this one will rush towards you. This one will rush towards you. Where are the? I don't need the stat block anymore. I do need this one. +6. Okay. 24 to hit and 19 to hit.
it's
Miss and miss. So you take 2d8 plus 4, so 4d8 roll.
-6.
Yeah. 4d8 plus shit, sorry. I missed a modifier +8 because it's 2 hits. So -6.
23.
Yeah.
I'm
23 points.
exactly downed. So I'm just like swinging and swinging. The spirits fade, and then one of the two creatures just smacks me in the face, and I go down straight.
So you're just at 0?
I am at 0.
Exactly. Okay. So yeah, you see Roque and Marb, you see Grant just get accosted by these two hulking, grotesque rats and roaches. He's just and he falls down. Al, your turn.
Ah, shit, dude. With the little rats eating them, their turn comes up again, so I'm trying to get rid of those guys. I'm gonna go and drop another. I'm tired of them. I'm gonna drop another level 3 shatter.
You'll hit all of them. Yeah.
And you could hit this guy too, potentially, right?
DC.
I mean, he could, but he might hit. No, he'll hit Grant if he tries to hit that guy.
He could.
Unless you can draw the ball.
Yeah, I was gonna say he could do like this, right?
I think.
Yeah, but then it misses one of them.
So it's been a hot minute. So if I hit Grant, does he just take a
save?
He takes a failed death. Yeah.
Takes a
failed. Yeah, just instant fail.
Then
I
if
get
he gets
ragdolled
healed,
to the corner of the room.
okay, the fail save carries over until he rests. But if he gets healed, he comes back consciousness.
He comes back to consciousness, but he will have a level of exhaustion. Anytime you drop and come back, it's just exhaustion on top of exhaustion on top of exhaustion.
That's okay.
Yeah. So your choice.
Okay, he went back before them. I'm gonna move it down one. We'll hit Grant and the large mouse.
Grant, you automatically fail one. All right.
Sorry.
Swarm of rats.
Okay.
Fail. Swarm of rats. Fail. Swarm of rats. Fail. Swarm of rats. Fail. Rat ogre fails with a natural 2. All right. They all take full damage. Roll me your damage.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right. This one.
Oh, sorry. That's a. I need to roll one more.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. -13. Significantly reduced. -13. Significantly reduced.
Did you upcast it again?
Killed.
Did you upcast it again?
This one.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. Significantly killed. Significantly reduced. And then this guy took a punch, and that is how much damage again? 13. Okay. 13. All right. Yeah. So there's loud cacophonous. Dregnar, you recognize that sound that you heard earlier, and then this rat order just.
So when the hag plane shifted, did the kind of mist go with her?
No, she left the mist here. All right, Al. Anything else? Mark off your spell slot.
I'm assuming conscious means he can't hear me. A bardic inspiration.
Technically, when you're unconscious, I don't actually think you're deafened by the rules because I would give you the condition. Let me look up unconscious. Unconscious. Yeah, it does not say specifically that you are. Well, let's see what incapacitated says. Incapacitated says you cannot. Yeah, it technically says you can still hear.
For rules diving, but since a death saving throw doesn't have modifiers, this wouldn't supply.
It's a death save. It is separate from a save.
Any kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I cast my spell, so I can't heal him.
Nope.
Don't worry. That's what we got diamonds for.
Somebody.
And nobody with a spell to do
Somebody
it.
else can bring back. He'll have it.
Oh shoot! I'm the one that's supposed to cast the spell. Oh crap!
I mean, I can't reach,
No.
can't reach it, so it's not going to be me.
It's okay. I didn't prepare it anyway, so don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm gonna go with that as a plan of action. I'm gonna give him a bardic inspiration, and if somebody can heal him, he'll have that on the go.
Okay.
I can
Grim
do a level 1. Yeah.
is inspired. Okay.
Get the hell out of there.
Don't worry. Just don't die. That you guys don't die. That's the most important thing. Right? It's fine.
Okay. Al, are you moving anywhere?
So I think I'm gonna move up to this space after casting all that stuff.
Gotcha. It kind of turns to your direction, and it's hulking. It's like 10 feet, just raw muscle, spines and weird barbs protruding from its flesh. It's definitely got you. It starts.
I'm gonna gulp and hold up my dinner plate shield.
Gotcha. Roque, followed up by Davis.
Yeah, so I don't see a way through rats on my healer's touch. So I'm going to minor illusion over Grant, and I'm gonna make it seem like he's like you can't see him now because it's just muck and grime and nasty sewage.
Oh, like he dissolves into sewage. Okay.
Yeah, so it's just a pile of muck where Grant was.
Gotcha. Yeah, these things are not very smart. So the 5-foot square over him, let me draw shape. All right, there's essentially, it looks like for everyone that sees their friend fall, especially you, Al, as you're shifting into space, Grant just dissolved into sewage.
But it's not like we don't see an action. It's just suddenly sewage, right?
You see, like as the illusion kind of takes place, it kind of forms in real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
That's cool.
And then I feel so helpless this fight, but I'm just gonna stay where I am, and yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Can you do 2 cantrips in a turn if one's a bonus action?
I don't think so.
I don't. Minor illusion's not a bonus.
But yeah, do you have any
action,
others that are?
No, I keep forgetting to switch into the heal that was a bonus action. Otherwise, yeah. So I haven't switched yet, so I don't have. My only bonus action is shield.
Oh, okay. Which is
Yeah, shield's a reaction.
Yeah.
All right, so mark off your spell slots as appropriate, which you didn't use any. So
Yeah,
Davis, yeah. Are you moving forward or anything? Are you standing still? Doing anything, Roque? Anything else? Okay. Davis, followed up by Grant, and I will roll. The
do I has either of these 2 big guys been hit at all? That I've seen.
They've been hit. Yeah, they were. You saw Grant's ethereal shoulders cut into them.
Oh, that's right.
And then the big boom hit one of them as well.
Well, since I see Al kind of facing off with this guy, distracting him, I'm gonna step up to this guy and be like, "Hey, ugly, over here," and then just smack him.
He turns. He's like,
Take 20 points of psychic damage for that instant.
And I look. By the way, I look exhausted here. I'm just hacking and slashing. I'm not focused. I'm just oh my god. And
You are fucked up.
yeah, so 16 to hit.
with the miss, still hits.
All right, cool. 6 damage.
Okay.
Second hit. That definitely hits 21.
Mm-hmm.
God, did I roll a 1 again? I did. 6 damage.
Okay.
I can't do anything with my bonus action other than
Oh,
pommel because I'm out of merit dice. So
Oh, are you? Oh no.
I used 3 to heal Seb earlier.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So 1 more pommel on this guy. Actually, since
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and greater weapon master the pommel. Fuck it.
Okay.
Oh, 19. So that hits. 19 plus 8, so
19
27.
total? Oh, yeah, definitely hits, yeah.
So that's gonna be D4. 2 plus 4 plus 3 is 9 damage.
So, yeah, Davis, you kind of shift forward, relieved to see Dregnar, but then you just start hacking. 1, 2, pummel, and all of them hit, and it's just like little chunks of its chitinous exterior start off.
Yeah, and just like panting and gasping. I'm just like, bah! Just like trying to get his attention.
Wait, if you use 3 to heal Seb, used 1 for spotters, where's your other one? You should have
I
one
didn't
more.
use it for spotters. I use it for.
Not spotters, a strike like iron.
I think I used a strike like
You have
iron in the
5.
first fight as well.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Grant, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna whisper you the roll.
Wait, don't I get to roll my death save?
No,
No, we decided not to do that.
DM makes a
All right, I get a +4.
Oh, you don't.
That's not the same. He's saying you can't use Bardic on the saving throw. It's not the same.
I got Constitution. Isn't it a Constitution?
Not a
No,
card.
it's just a
No,
straight up
that's
20.
the-
It's 120. Okay, that's fine.
All right. Grant, I will discord you what the result was. And you took 1
It was
fail.
20. I stand back up and kill everybody.
No. So you're. All right. Dregnar, you
No problem.
emerged.
Also, yeah, I yelled at Dregnar like, "What? Where's your brother? What's this about a brother?"
Yeah. All right, Dregnar.
Since bitch left, I'll move forward. I don't know if that's a rat there or not, but he can get an attack if he wants it. I
You're
don't
not
care.
leaving its range.
No, you're not leaving its range. You're good.
Okay, so there's 2 big guys, right? One on the right,
Mhm.
one on the left. I'm going to
Yeah.
attack the one on the right.
So rat one.
4.
All right. 20 to hit, definitely hits. Go ahead and give it the shadow sneak. I'm a. All right. So yeah, you shift forward and with like intent and purpose, Dregnar, you just shift and just crack it in the side of the ribs as it's turning its focus towards Al.
Okay, and I will use my bonus action to do the 1 attack, the unarmed attack.
Okay. Against the same target?
Yes.
Okay. You don't get shadow sneak this time because it's only once per turn. 23 hits. It takes another solid punch. Just poof, poof, or
Yeah, it's a punch. It has to be a punch or a kick.
yeah. So it's starting to look a little bit winded, just a little bit hurt. Anything else?
Where's my brother?
Calisor.
I'll just right here and I'll attack the big one.
Okay. Misses.
Yep, and that will be the end of my turn.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, you're technically not concentrating on anything because you're
Yeah.
Anyway. Marb followed up by the ogres. I'll call them hulks by the hulks.
Fuck, just like the ogres are surrounding Grant, and there's not like a nice way to get him.
I don't think Hans could drag him out, could he?
And you actually, Marb, as you're trying to look, it's really hard to see him because like all of a sudden he just looks like he's just sewage. But you did see Roque next to you kind of extend his hand and make a gesture, so you know his tricks.
Okay, I want to move. Oh no! What happened to my query once the hag?
It's still honor, but you can't.
But I can't move it because she's still alive, right?
You can recast it if you wish to. It'll use another charge of it.
Yeah, but we'll definitely need a long rest after this.
Yeah.
How many charges do I have?
You have
Okay,
3
I still have 2 more.
No, that was Al that used it in the previous fight. Yeah, you're right. Didn't you use it in the previous fight against the spiders? And yeah, so you should only have 1 left because it's
I only have 1 left.
Yeah,
okay.
so it's pretty fast.
Yeah. Either way, no. Oh, tempting. Let's keep it on the hack for now.
Okay.
Just 2 simple attacks. 1 to each though.
Okay. They're both damaged, so let me know which one you're hitting first because that's the only one that gets Colossal Slayer.
And I'm definitely gonna sharpshoot this one.
Okay, so sharpshooter, got it. Are you shooting the roach or the rat?
This one's gonna go first to the roach.
Okay, roach, got it. Misses. As you're like trying to steady your shot, that mist is just, it seems to like you swear you have a clean shot, you let go, and it just tinks off of its chitinous shell and just, no damage.
Instead, it goes to Dregnar, he catches it and then jams it in. Just kidding.
So now against the rat ogre.
If I add my wisdom modifier with Thrill of the Hunt, will I be able to hit it?
You needed to let me know before I gave you the result, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Because you can choose to use this feature.
But before I tell you if it hit or miss.
You can be like, 14, that's kind of low. Let me add my wisdom.
It says before or after the roll. Yeah. Okay, you're absolutely right. Then sweet. I'll just move to the next one. Same thing. Sharpshooter as well.
Okay. Would you like to add or not?
No.
Okay, it does hit. So go ahead and roll all the damages because minus hunter's mark. And then we'll go on.
Right.
Yes, that is nice. Yeah, it looks right. Ooh, good shot. As it's starting to turn its focus on Al, it's like the nape of its neck becomes available, and you find it, you launch it, and it sinks in deep, and it spits up this dark crimson blood on you as you got your shield. Ogre's turn. Davis, you went very meanly to this roach, so he's gonna attack you twice. Both hit, and they do so 48 plus 8. 48 plus 8.
Ouch.
And then 2 hits. Your maximum hit points are reduced by an additional 6. It's not 6 damage, it's just how much it reduces it by.
Got it.
And then the rat ogre is going to, it's going to attack once against Al for a 21. I think that hits you, Al.
Yeah.
All right, and then for Dregnar for a 23. Right, I believe it's you as well. Al, you take 2d8 plus 4, and then you got, this is not that, your purpose is that. So you take 11. I calculated your reduction for you in the roll. And then punch check, please stop stepping on shit. Good key. And then Dregnar, you take, and I might have to 2d8 plus 4, and then reduce it in half because you're raging. So, and then everybody within 5 feet of the rat ogre, not including Grant, because he's technically not breathing heavily, he's unconscious. I need you guys to give me DC 13 Constitution saving throws. So, Dregnar, the toad, you don't breathe heavily.
Did you say con, Adam? Sorry.
Con, yes.
Shut up.
For
Shut
Calisor,
up, sewage pile.
Al, and Al, you take. Well, let me roll the damage. Make sure I don't roll it wrong. God, sorry. Punchek like walked on stuff and opened up some random windows. Okay. All right. So Cal and Al, you take full damage. Dregnar, you take half. So Dregnar 2 damage. Everyone else 4 damage. Technically, it's poison. So Dregnar, you only take 1 damage. And then Al, you move. What's 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You move 1 space down this way. You move 1 space down this way. And then as like these fleas and ticks and all these large vermin and insects, just kind of parasites jump on y'all and like start gnawing at you and kind of force you to move. Dregnar, you would move, but there's something in your way. And it's going to take its attack of opportunity on Calisor and miss.
Even on forced movement?
Oh, it doesn't. It wouldn't get it. Yeah, it's enforced movement. It wouldn't get it. Sorry. All right.
Fell off the initiative order.
Yeah. Why is that? Al, it's your turn. I'll try to add you back in. That's weird.
Okay. So do I know what's going on with Grant?
He's unconscious.
He's a pile of sludge.
Yeah, pile of sludge. He's unconscious. Yeah, I would say no. You technically wouldn't have seen Roque cast it. Go ahead and give me a Arcana check.
Okay.
Check is pretty low. No, actually, no. What is it? It's an investigation check. Investigation check to determine if it's an illusion or not.
The same score.
Okay.
Cool.
Whoa, boy.
Grant!
Grant is a pile of sludge.
I mean, we always knew he was a pile of sludge.
Yeah.
About to drop my detect magic. Has anything really fallen out of the ordinary? Like, is the rift still there in full?
Yeah, you see that shimmering rift, and then you see all the the insectoid-like footmarks, but nothing new or different.
Okay.
Adam, wouldn't his detect magic show him there's a magic over Grant?
He doesn't. Is it still concentrating on that?
Oh, that's a good catch.
Point. Thank you. Good catch. No, Al. Yeah, you certainly. Sorry. Yes. Thank you, Dregnar. Detect magic. Al, you clearly see through the illusion. Sorry. Yes.
Oh, shit.
I get it.
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I completely forgot that you had
Is that
it.
what you're
So,
concentrating on
you,
still, I guess?
this entire time, yeah.
The whole battle. Okay. Okay, that changes my bonus action. Okay.
Mhm.
I will. It's a level 2 word on Grant.
All right. Go ahead and toss it on him. Grant, you have 1 level of exhaustion.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, I'm up to 6.
Sorry.
All right, so
Oh, that's better than being negative 20 million.
I mean, negative 20 million.
This, I don't think it's worth the fail. The fail I gave you. Okay, and then I'm gonna keep trying to distract this rat. I'm gonna try to move back in. Will that give him a good stab? And dodge and weave.
Go ahead and roll. Sorry, I'm hungry. I'm eating a little bit. Please, stabby. Super unprofessional of me for eating.
Jerk.
Here you require sustenance to live.
God, I
Brent sits
can't
up,
play.
he's just yelling,
This
just
shit gets
screaming at the top of his lungs.
Do you
Ah!
have any luckies left?
I have 1 lucky left, but this is like, do I save it defensively? Do I just do I blow it? I don't know. Give him the stab. I'm gonna use a lucky.
Okay.
He's
Hey.
That definitely hits. Yeah.
That's more like it. Good stab in the stomach.
Right. It's still yeah. Your rapier sinks through, gets to its gut. This one's starting to look very worn. It's bleeding from multiple locations. It's still like feral gnarling, at you, but it is definitely looking pretty beat up.
Okay, I'm gonna give him my full concentration, and I guess I still have detect magic up.
And you can kind of see like these two ogres do radiate just the magic that warped them into their current shape and existence.
Okay.
Roque, your turn. I don't know why it's skipping every once in a while.
Roque.
I feel so bad.
You saw Al point at your pile of garbage and do something.
Yeah, that was just to have them not attack. So they didn't get extra hits on us.
Yeah, well, so Grant is still covered, right? And he's just he's not standing yet.
He's up.
Yeah, he's safe.
Yo, I got 3 more saves, so it's okay. That's kind of all that matters at the moment.
Yeah, I'll probably be dropping that anyways. I'm just gonna firebolt the pile of rats in front of me.
That's a
Okay.
good player.
Nice. Left one or right one?
Which one has? I don't.
They both look like they've been significantly reduced.
Yeah, the left one.
Yeah, left
What's
one.
funny is it would actually be worse for you to drop it because it costs an action for you to dismiss it.
So what was?
Oh yeah, it's not concentration
It's
for
not.
illusion, so that just stays up. Yeah, that's right. So 19, does that hit?
That definitely hits. Yeah, go ahead and roll that 2d10.
Go ahead and roll that too.
Go ahead and barbecue some
D10.
rats. Be
Well,
nice.
My damage rolls, they probably won't be very crispy. Oh wow. 14 total.
Nice.
Wow. You actually just incinerate
Rat
like
barbacoa.
as these rats start moving forward toward you. It's just like you kind of focus and release a rather sizable fireball, and you just hear this. Smells like hamburger.
There's still nowhere I can move without getting into rats. Just gonna hang out here, hang out with Marb. Get off from a fist bump after, blowing up some rats.
Yeah, back crew.
All right, Davis, your turn.
I'm gonna look at the roach guy and be like, "Wait your turn," and then hit this other guy from where I'm at, just like basically swing it over the top of Dregnar. Because it looks like he's feeling kind of bad.
Oh yeah, he's bleeding a lot.
So, 14 hit? Yes, no?
Misses.
Oh, fuck.
Like you make contact, but you don't pierce the
I
fur.
was like, meh. Okay. I'm gonna swing again.
That was mine, damn it.
That's not gonna hit either. That's 12.
Nope.
Alright, for my last trick, big pommel hit. You know what?
20.
Fuck it. Greater Weapon Master on the pommel hit. I'm
Double
feeling
20.
lucky. Yeah, no, that's a 22 total to hit.
Definitely
Alright,
hits.
so let me roll the damage. That's a...
Almost might be better than the blade.
yeah, it's 8 total damage.
This one is just it starts to stagger and it's like, it starts like swinging kind of
Yeah,
wildly.
if the type matters, it's bludgeoning. I don't know if the type matters.
No, it doesn't. It's looking very hurt. Are you moving anywhere? Or are you
I'm
staying
staying
there?
here.
All right, Grant. Your wind. Your
So we
air,
suddenly
your-
see him
Stands
rise from the garbage.
Yeah. Stands up, drops the shield, 2 hands, smacks the same dude that Davis was smacking at.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Not even, yeah.
You still have your
So
channel
he's gonna-
divinity if you need it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to use the both attacks and whatever
well,
happens.
Yeah, roll one and then we'll go. Let's see. Oh, you're technically flanking with Al, so
That's
advantage.
Oh,
Oh,
It was all part of the
Uh,
plan.
23 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Using your wisdom. Oh no, technically no. It would. I don't know. Shillelagh's not concentration, is it?
I doubt it.
No, I would be. No, Shillelagh's gone.
Yeah, Shale's gone. Okay, so using your strength.
So it would be 20. It would have been a 22 to the hit.
Still hits. Yeah, definitely hits.
And then Warhammer 1d10 plus 2, I guess.
Yes, with two-handed. 1d10
plus your strength. Plus 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
You rise, and with some sort of like vigor, you kind of like put one of your hands like on one of these gross, gnarly spines that's like protruding from its body, and like yank yourself up, and you just come crashing down on the back of its skull, crushing it, and you ride the beast down, and it's dead on the ground, almost collapsing onto Allegretto.
Holy shit, Grant! Good to have you back.
So he's like panting. He's got like the hammer is resting on the dead body of the rat, and he just kind of swings 180 all the way around at the other dude.
Over Dregnar.
Sorry, over Dregnar's head. Yes.
Gotcha.
0 risk to Dregnar. Sorry.
Yeah, I understand.
Swings around at the other dude for his second attack of the rat.
Not at advantage in this case.
The airspace is rather busy over Dregnar's head.
Sorry, that was the damage roll. What was my attack roll? There we go.
+5.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, so you go and you swing, and you War God?
He just whips the other side and just swings around in a giant 360. And
Do you want to use your War God's blessing? Your reaction?
Yes, +10. Sure.
There you go.
Oh,
it
yeah.
hits. There you go. You spin around and smack it. It's a bug. It doesn't like bludgeoning
6
damage.
damage on the other bug.
Technically, I forgot to double some of Davis's.
Oh yeah, the pommel damages would have all been doubled.
Yeah, I'll just kind of add like another 15 to it.
So yeah,
Does that sound
smacks
right?
down
That's
and then
maybe a little high,
swings
actually.
all the way around and connects a little bit.
Yeah, as you swing your hammer, just as it's building momentum, it starts to glow this bright blue, and then bam, smash. Nice, Dregnar. A hammer went flying over your head. Your quarry was killed. What are you?
I was going to do this anyway, but I'm going to move
Okay, where would you like to move?
so I can get advantage on my attack roll.
Perfect. All right.
Quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely hits. So staff damage and sneak. Oh, and I forgot to delete this roach earlier. Boop.
Is the sneak also bludgeoning?
Nice. 16. Yeah,
shit.
it's all the same weapon type.
And then my unarmed.
Oh, I think it's just probably dead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't even want to do the math. It's dead. Plus 53. There you go.
Where is my brother?
Yeah, as you just and I think you just kind of go like savage into it. You just keep pummeling into it, and yeah, you just hear the group just hears Dregnar calling out, "Where's my brother?" Anything else on your turn as you just rage?
Is there anything else around me?
There's some rats, swarms of rats, but a drift globe, and
Can I get to there?
yes, you can.
Okay, I'll go there.
All right, cool. Calisor. The 2 ogres are no longer.
Yeah. I'm going to bonus action to Calisor. Not
Okay.
that big of a Calisor.
Which square do you want to go into? Left,
Well,
front,
I'll
right?
stay next to the.
Okay. Oop.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't. I assume if I went somewhere else, he'd reaction attack probably.
No, it's just a reshifting of. Well, I would let you. I mean,
Yeah, I mean
It's
it's,
not
it's
our
fine.
good.
It's fine right there.
yeah.
And then I will cast Healing Spirit
Okay.
right next to right there.
In between. Gotcha.
So a little like Spirit Fey Falcon will just come and start hovering right there.
Yeah, as it kind of happens, when Calisor shifts back, there's this little like flutter that comes from where that rift is, and then this spiritual falcon just starts swirling in the air, kind of screeching. Nice.
And I'm casting that as a 3rd level.
Okay.
So
Can you because I know they changed 1 plus your wisdom modifier, how many times people can get healed by it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Spellcasting ability modifier.
Yeah, so for you, that's wisdom. Got it. Okay, so yeah, that's similar. You've seen this once before, guys, where he summoned that spirit.
So it's what, 6 times, I think?
Yeah, 6 times for him. Did you cast it at 3rd level, you said?
Yep.
Alright, so 2d6. Until the spell ends, whenever one of your creatures you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time, they are healed. Okay.
Cool.
Anything else, sir? Moving anywhere?
No, I'll just stay there.
Alright, Marb, your turn.
I'll take a quick turn and just shoot the remaining rats.
Alright. Go ahead.
Actually, can I throw daggers at them?
Sure. You can do whatever you like, sir. They're certainly within range.
Dagger, sure. Let's try some dagger action.
Or not.
Misses.
Yeah.
Hits. Just barely because of the mist.
Oh,
Should
cool.
throw him blunt and dead. Or no, not these aren't the bug. Never mind.
No, these are just the swarms.
Backwards, so they hit with the pommel instead of the.
You can, but I mean, I'll tell you, for a rat swarm, it's not going to make a difference.
Specify that. That's pretty cool.
Are you adding your? I guess you're adding your thrill of the hunt to the damage.
Yeah.
Okay. 1d4 plus. Technically, this is damaged, but it's not a single creature. It's a swarm. But
Nice, 81 damage. Sick.
so 11. That is
11 damage.
you. As you throw your knife, it hits one, skids, and hits another, and you kill a few of the rats in there. This is just swarm is barely held together. And that's your turn, right?
That's it for me.
All right. Allegretto, followed up by Roque, followed up by Davis.
I'm gonna give an inspiration to Davis.
All right, Davis, you're inspired.
Thanks, bud.
I'm gonna try to step away from the battle. Yummy. Predicting's the same. I'm going to preemptively start playing the Song of Healing. I'm just gonna take a knee and kind of keep an eye on the rats. Any of them come at me,
Okay,
I would stop playing the song.
I get you. Okay, so you're already kind of conceding your duty in the battle, and like we're gonna rest here. Gotcha. All right, Roque, followed up by Davis.
Yeah, seeing how well I did on the last bit of rats, I'm just gonna try and finish off the other little rat squad.
Okay.
If I can find
+7.
15.
That hits.
Cool. And oh wait, that's a D4 that I'm rolling.
Yeah, 2d10.
Not a. That was a D8 that I was rolling. Sorry.
Third time's the charm.
9 total.
As they engulf and incinerate, and they're gone as well.
Woohoo! Roque, the Slayer of Rats. I'm just gonna creep forward a little, just be join kind of the party.
As charred chunks of rat pelts the back of Dregnar. Davis, your
Alright,
turn.
hello,
David.
Falcon friend.
Mhm.
So does he roll the 2d6?
Yeah, 2d6.
And then I will step on some rats, but really hit him with the glaive. 21 to hit.
Ooh.
Oh shit, yeah, nice.
Nice. Yeah, go for it. 21 definitely hits.
Sorry, I'm marking my healing. Stupid character sheet. There you
You're
go. 12 damage on that.
All right, you cull a lot of them.
Okay, another hit. Ooh, natural 20.
Does
So,
damage.
yeah, it's
Just
15
you can roll
flat.
damage.
15 flat plus whatever I roll on a d10. So
Yeah, they're
yeah, 21.
They're
Technically, I can. Oh, there was a group here, right? Oh, I was hitting this group actually, but it doesn't matter. That's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. So no, I'll bring it back.
Yeah,
This
sorry, I was
one-
trying to hit this one, which technically I would have had
Yeah,
advantage on all these anyway. But
Yeah, this one's dead.
so then I'll
And then you
pommel
can
the last
go.
one, the one next to
Yeah,
Dregnar. 15 plus 8, 23 to hit,
that hits.
and then
Yep.
5 damage.
No, actually,
bludgeoning,
yeah.
well, it
So
doesn't
your
matter.
first, yeah, that's fine. Your first hit would have killed the first pack, and then you swing around and then slice, stab, and pummel, and you kill the other.
Cool.
And
then somebody else's turn
right.
to hang out with the
And
Valor.
that is so. As Dregnar is calling out for his brother, and Grant, you're kind of reeling from the pain. Al's already starting to strum along, just keeping an eye out. Al, you see the rift, so you're now currently. Marb and Al are the only ones that see it. Marb, as you're like looking in the ethereal, there's no motion, no silhouettes, no nothing coming this way. It seems quiet. Some time passes, some more time passes. People, whoever want to, can use the Falcon. Just, it's got 5 more charges.
Grant is swinging wildly in both directions, left and right, like staggering on his knees. He's just completely out of control, swinging his hammers to hands.
At some point,
Gotcha.
I would come over and like try and stop your hammer swing. Be like, buddy, we're good.
I will safely use Mage Hand to slap,
There you go.
slap Grant.
Sure. Yeah. Grant
And
just
be
like
"Hey, guys, we're good. It's over.
How much
yeah,
damage
he
you
takes
do?
a slap in the face. He like drops to a knee, spits some blood out. He's like,
I will physically drag you next to the Falcon.
what?
Okay, Calisor, go ahead and give Grant a 2d6.
Oh,
And then
12.
whoever 7 for you, Grant. There's 4 more
I say,
charges.
and then if
left.
nobody objects, I'd like to go again.
Whoever needs
I
it.
got. I lost my only health. I lost was from jumping.
Yeah,
into
I'll
the
go
well,
one more
so-
time.
Okay.
So 5 more. Okay.
Oh,
and then pull Grant through again.
I'm at least over half now, so that's good.
okay.
Marb,
So-
are you hurt at all?
Nico, you might be muted.
Nico is
Nico?
not moving.
Nico's sleeping.
Might
Might be
fall
sleeping.
asleep. Yeah. Nico is probably hurt a bit. Let me see. Let's see if he's been tracking. Yeah, Nico. Yeah, Marb will definitely walk in.
Okay.
He knows this routine.
Nice.
Sure.
All
So
right.
Grant, after the healing, would just like he'd be on his butt and he just kind of like scoot back towards the wall and just kind of rest against the wall of the sewer.
Yeah. One more for Marb, if you'd be so kind.
I'll hang out with Grant.
Is that all the charges?
There's
No,
one charge left.
There's one more.
I'll take it, I guess. Unless I don't
Take
know.
it,
I don't know
Grant.
how bad Marb needs
Yeah.
it, or Grant actually.
No.
Sorry about that.
Marb, I just walked you when you were healing. That's all. So you healed twice from the spirit. I marked it on your sheet already for you.
Ooh, thank you.
All right, and
Adam,
then
this entire time I'm walking around looking for prints.
oh, okay. Which yeah, I know. Okay, go ahead. Survival check. Yeah. So the spirit you're looking. There's rodent tracks. There's roach and insect tracks. There's the drippings of water. There's actually you now notice there's some of the footprints that must have been the hag, but
While
not the prince
while
you're
he's
looking
doing
for.
that, I'm gonna if it seems like it's gonna be taking a while, I will start just giving everybody inspiration. I mean, not inspiration, but you know what I mean. With the respite, I will be like,
Yeah.
that was a hard fought battle. We know what we're facing now. If we can stop them from doing all this stuff, then maybe we can save this town. We guys gotta buck up. And essentially, we're taking a long rest in 10 minutes. Short rest in 10 minutes. My bad.
Yeah.
And you can and you can get back up to 3 spent hit dice, and you can spend up to 3 hit dice as well.
When he's talking, I'll say, Davis, we may not be prepared for what I saw.
Wait, Oh, on the other side?
Yeah, I want to like go to Dregnar and be like, "Hey, buddy, like glad you're back, but like how's the other side like looking? You just came out like crazy, shouting about your brother. Like, what did you see on the other side? That's what I want to know."
Well, the other side looks very similar to the layout of this side, except it was massive caverns with spider webs everywhere. And I had at least 6 of those jumpy spiders, whatever they are, the ones that jump back and forth, following me. I could hear dozens more, as well as some kind of bipedal lizard guys. And there are a lot of creatures over there that are basically hanging out inside the city. They just need one of these portals like this to come through.
Yeah, but you were able to come through that, right? It looked like it hurt.
It did. It hurt a lot. And it wasn't like when I rode the spider across, which is instantaneous. It actually took time for me to come across.
Huh. Speaking of coming back across, do you still have the thing that I gave you?
Yes.
Could I have it back?
Yes, but I want to have a conversation with you about it later.
Fair enough.
Al, as
And
this,
I regrettably give it to him.
Okay.
I get you.
Like I go to take it out of your hand,
Al,
and you kind of like hold on to it a little hard for a bit, and you're like, fine.
Well, I pull it out and I kind of think about it, look at you, think about it, look at you, and then kind of slowly hand it over.
Okay. Oh yeah, fair enough.
Al, as this is kind of happening and you're playing your music, you notice that, and Marb, you see it too. The bleed is shrinking. And shrinking, and the mist is now starting to sort of dissipate, and then the bleed is, as y'all are taking this short rest.
I'm okay with that. I kind of noticed the shrinkness rate to kind of like deduce how much time it takes if we encounter one of these in the future.
So
But
I would
definitely
say,
don't want to go anywhere near or explore anything.
yeah. So I would say Marb. It took about short rest plus kind of extra resting and everything, because I think it took y'all some more time than just the 10 minutes. Kind of catching your wind, catching your breath, just discussing. It probably took about 20 to 30 minutes for the small bleed to close.
This is a thing that we all could like have looked at while we're all in the downtime. We're all just seeing the.
Only Marb and Al see it currently because they have detect magic going and see invisibility going.
Yeah, they're probably about to fade, right? Because it's about an hour for each, I think.
No, 10 minutes for, I think, to detect magic and an hour for invisibility.
Oh, okay.
So Al's, yeah. So with that, Al, you see it. You never see it fully close, Al. But Marb, your invisibility lasts for a while. You see it. With that, is there anything you guys want to do in the sewer, or would you like to?
No, Grant is on his butt, leaning against the wall, wincing at the pain. That's
Gotcha.
it.
Marb is also pretty exhausted, but he's kind of like with Dregnar, kind of like wanting to listen to his story later.
Gotcha.
Grant is definitely like, he kind of notices that Dregnar's back, and he's like, he's relieved that the friend is, back in our realm or whatever.
I will walk up to Grant and offer him one of the healing potions.
Oh, thank you.
4 + 4.
I would accept. Yeah.
Go for it.
Take a chug, I guess.
It's up to you.
Yeah, if you wish to take it. Yeah.
I mean, I think we're about to go rest,
this is I think this is kind of a frantic moment, so he would probably just chug the potion.
Yeah, you have only explored a very small portion of this underground labyrinth. You've seen, or sewer system, right? You've seen 2 other tunnels and the well. I don't know if you guys are planning on sitting here and resting, getting out of here, exploring. It's really.
I've had enough for tunnels and caves. I want out.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should bring like
If the
full
dwarf has had enough of
adventure
caves.
party.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I kind of want to explore, but also I didn't.
Ah, David Rock, what the fuck are you doing to us?
I also have to
for stay down with Rock.
Yeah, I'll go ahead
Really
and
cast cantrips. I need to get out of here. I need a nap.
We
yeah.
should maybe if it's not us, somebody should come down here and make sure there's no more
I
portals.
mean, we know
open.
that Seb had people working the sewers. We just need to tell him they should be checking this part for sure, because this is where bad shit happened.
Yeah, but if she summoned the portal, she can summon it anywhere. They need to be maintaining their vigilance throughout the entire tunnel system.
Maybe maybe they'll reach out to our friends and have them help out.
Do the spiders need a portal? Because wasn't a portal. Was there a portal in the place where we first started fighting?
Mm,
No, I don't think the face spiders do. But the hag, I assume, was summoning something.
But I did see other creatures over there.
Yeah, we saw other creatures too, the lizard folk thingies.
Well, if you describe them to me, I will tell you, no, these were different.
Uh-oh, what's going on over here? Are you guys checking this shit out?
I'm just gonna walk to the end and just look down the hall
Boy.
and see if I see anything either way.
And you see the hag,
Stare at
run.
you have a light spell going, right? Still?
If I don't,
Yeah, I figured you would. Yeah.
I'm fine with the hand going.
Is
I'm
he
just
seeing this?
not so cool about the
Yeah,
portal going.
If you need to get more vision, I would be happy to give you some daylights to give you some extra vision down in the sewers.
Hans gets blind sight, so I'm just gonna go to where I kind of like go into where I can sense what
Mhm.
Hans is sensing.
It's just you're sensing like regular rodents and your insects, flies, silverfish,
is it possible
roaches.
to cast light on Hans?
Yeah. Or no, objects, not creatures.
No, he's not an object. He's a creature.
Okay, but he could technically hold something and like cast light on that.
Sure.
Yeah, he can
Can
kind
he
of
walk while holding
figure
something?
out. Yeah, I mean, he can. It depends on what you give him to hold. Like
I mean, he can have a flower like Pebble.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, he could pinch and like, where's my hand? He could pinch and then walk on his other three fingers or something.
Okay, so we could use him as a light source in the future.
Yeah.
Doesn't help him see,
Yeah,
but it helps you see.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a.
Bunch of nothing.
Yeah. Is he? Whoa! Where'd he go? He jumped the wall technically, but okay.
Is there a wall there?
Yeah, we
I
don't see
can't
it in this area.
Oh, you don't see it? Okay. He needs to go this way. Sorry. I'll just, for the sake of this, because y'all are going to spend your time exploring.
I would just like while we were taking that short rest, I would have just sent him out to kind of like scurry about.
Give me a second. Reveal areas.
I was going to be the little, you hold onto my shoulder while you bamf into him.
There you go. So
Bunch
yeah,
of
guys. A whole bunch of just the same old nothing. Marb, as time passes, your query, you're just kind of waiting for it to ping. It doesn't ping.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed out about that. But I know there's nothing I can do, so I'll just tell the group, like, God, why does every time we go down to a sewer, like, we get attacked by creepy crawlers? Anyone wants to, like, head back up to the surface, and I, like, reach down to the well and try to grab the rope, like, give it a good tug to see that it's still tied up at the top. And yeah, just offer kind of like my assistance if anyone starts to go up. Heavier individuals or people that went down that are kind of exhausted. We can go up slowly as a group, more safely.
So, just for the sake of this, the group does begin to work their way up out of the well. It's a bit of a climb for some of y'all. It's a little bit harder than others. For Grant, you're exhausted. It hurts.
He's not exhausted anymore.
Oh, right, respite. Good point.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you do manage to get out of the well, and as you guys are emerging, there are just some bypassers seeing you kind of emerge, kind of give you odd looks as
Any
some of
verdant
you
cause, guys?
roll a d20 if you don't mind. Some of you are quite heavily covered in gore because Al never said that he was prestidigitation clean.
I was thinking about it. I need to talk.
No.
So the verdant cause is attack us immediately and start stabbing us as we get out of the well.
They push you into the well.
No, but as you do emerge, some people are like giving you some odd looks, and then even more by the grotesqueness of some of you, just covered in this viscera and blood and guts.
I yell at one of them and say, "What? You never seen a dwarf come out of a hole before?"
Give me an intimidation check.
I can't give him more. Fuck, I was gonna give him.
But I was gonna give him advantage because he's covered in grossness. So the intimidation at advantage, and you can use your strength if you. Oh, wow! One more roll.
That shit home.
Oh.
Yeah, no. My negative charisma negates the strength, so it's just a roll.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So, you bark at them, but you're still just, a little weary and wide-eyed, and still the visage and silhouette of your brother is still, it's the normal Dregnar punch is not behind your words right now. And all of you emerge and, with some side eyes and all that, but you have survived. Are you heading back to the Adventurers League, Paul?
Start murdering random civilians.
I would say yes, we would.
Okay.
No, back to the guild hall.
All right.
What time of day is it, Adam?
It is probably the beginning of the afternoon.
We can still make breakfast and have some French omelets and crepes and
They
stuff.
stopped serving breakfast at 10:30. Sorry.
Damn it, McDonald's.
Definitely prestidigitate on the walk back.
I would.
No,
I
I
do
gotcha.
want to go check on Jade too,
Yeah, I gotcha. So,
since Grant killed her and all.
as
Hey,
That's why he almost died. The Lawbringer wasn't happy with him.
So as you Mother Mouse, why are you being like this? So as you guys are walking, you head back, and the Adventurers League Hall does not seem to be under attack.
someone gonna give me a shoulder on the walk back? Help me out.
I will.
Thank you, Roque.
And as you guys begin to enter the Adventurers League, not quite there, but in the courtyard, a familiar barrel-chested, blue-skinned captain of sorts is approaching the Adventurers League.
I'll just look at him and be
And he
like,
seems-
"You have my croc jaw. I want it back, but I'm
He
tired."
turns and looks. He's like, "Menagerie! I got word you were. Oh, you look.
Don't
Right.
say it.
Look,
No.
shitty. Fuck you.
No. Yes, I have your
This is what
crocodile.
happened when we had to walk back because you left.
I thought you were. The agreement was 10 days maximum. I already pushed it. And I got word. I put out word here, and someone told me you returned, and then Amara came and told me she was back, and I was like, I came here to check. And that's what we'll catch up in the next session.